So hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I'm here to do a couple more squares. Hopefully I'm in frame. Hopefully you can see me. That would be a bummer if you couldn't. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do a few more of these squares. I have a couple actually kind of prepared, so it's easier to do them. Maybe I'm just gonna find the right color. But anyway, yeah, so yeah. Let me know, again, I mentioned this in the last video, but if you see this one, and let me know if this format is better. It was certainly, it was about the same energy actually as like editing and all that went. It was like editing a bunch of videos at once almost. But anyway, yeah, so today I am talking about Legendary and Finale. These are the last two books in the Caraval series. I actually finished this last year. This is one of the series that I've been reading like the longest and hadn't finished yet. So I was glad that I finished it last year. Yeah, I enjoyed them. I can't really remember the first book that well. I will be honest. But I will say I really enjoy this series. I like Stephanie Garber. I like a lot of what she's written. I think. What other... I say that, but I can't even think of any other... What else of hers have I read? I don't know. I don't know. I really like her writing style. It's all fantastical and wonderful, and yeah, I enjoyed this series, you know, a lot. I kind of wish I would have had a better recap of what happened in Caraval because, like I said, it had been a minute. I was fine with Finale. Yeah, is that what it's called? Is that even how you say it, Finale? I was fine with the last book, but because by then I was caught up. But I'm telling you, the Legendary was a minute. It took me a minute. Also, I think it was a different point of view than the first book. Maybe there was multiple point of views. Oh, my dishwasher is running and he's washing in my ear. I'm like, why do I hear so much water running? I just started my dishwasher and my alarm is going off in the bedroom. Well, I'm not getting up, so we're just gonna listen. I don't even know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Oh well. Oh well. That's just gonna keep ringing. Eventually it'll stop, right? But anyway, I'm not gonna do both these squares today because it's 2 rows of black, so it is quite a bit. And it's 2 rows of black on each of them, and I'll just do the other one off camera. It'll give me something to do as well. I usually save the extra, like if I do a whole series. I think I have another batch that's like a whole series. I'll just do one. If I'm gonna talk about the whole series like this, or not talk about it like this, then I'm just gonna save the extra ones and not do them on camera. And then it gives me something to do while I'm just sitting here watching TV with Josh or something. Yeah. Yeah. It's another... Speaking of TV, I started tracking like my TV a little bit better. We'll see how it lasts if I actually stick with it in the new year. Yeah. I've been tracking both what Josh and I watch, because we watch TV a lot more together. I've just been watching a lot of C-SPAN lately. It's my new addiction. I've been watching a lot of C-SPAN, probably too much because it's kind of starting to depress me. I should probably stop watching it. It's pretty bad that like C-SPAN is more depressing than the ID channel, which I also watch quite a bit. It's pretty sad. But I do like C-SPAN because it's less, it's just like the straight politics, you know. It's less sensationalized news politics where everyone they try to manipulate it from one point of view. It's more just it stripped down. which I kind of like. It's preferable. It also reminds me of the time when politics used to be boring. Those were the days. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing, watching a lot of C-SPAN for some freaking reason. But I haven't been tracking that because, God, that would be a lot of hours of C-SPAN. Because I put it on in the background most of the time and barely watch it. Like right now, Elizabeth Warren is talking about the future of the Democratic Party to the national press. And I'm not even listening. Because I do care, but you know what? I can't watch everything. Okay, anyway, there you go. I finished the square. Let's do another batch. You know what? I'm actually going to pause this. And I'm going to go silence that goddamn alarm because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. You coming over? You coming? Come on. Come on. Get over here. This is normally what happens when I'm crocheting, like when I'm not on camera. This is normal. Usually Drogo is here. He's usually here. And he's usually being a menace. Anyway, this is the Monstrous series. One of my... I really like Lily Mayne. I really hope we get another Deep Earth dating book, which is not this series. But the last time she introduced one, it was at the beginning of the year, or the end of the last year. So we'll see. I really hope we get another Deep Earth dating book this year, but we will see. Anyway, this is Monstrous. I am crocheting the square for the Soul Eater at the moment. These are dark monster romances. They take place on Earth, but after a tear has been opened and monsters have kind of flooded into our universe. I'm losing my voice. That's great for talking about books. And they're, yeah. So it's created kind of like an apocalypse kind of style things, like a dystopian kind of world that humans live in with monsters. And there's a lot of misunderstandings about monsters. I will say, I wish this was two perspective. I know the only one in this series I haven't read is there is another perspective of Wynne, the monster love interest in this book. This perspective we're missing. There is another like a 1.5 book, whatever, of his perspective. I don't know if it's of his perspective from something else or if it's of his perspective in general. I haven't read it yet. It's the only one in the series I haven't read yet. So I have to get to that. Like I said, I'm not always a huge fan when they do this. I would prefer this if it was just in there. But I get it. Sometimes you write a book and you can't fit the other person's perspective in, and you know, I get it. I'm just not happy about it. But all the other ones in the series, I believe, for the most part, have dual perspective or have at least a little bit of the other monster's perspective, if I can remember correctly. And I prefer that. I prefer dual perspective. I like to see the other point of view. Which one is my favorite in this series, though? Soul Eater would be my favorite. Soul Eater would be a top contender if it was dual perspective and not just one perspective. It does set the tone for like the rest of the series, though, and it's kind of, you know, got a lot of world building because of that. They're all sweet in like their own way. I think Edin is like a grumpy human love interest with like a sunshine monster, which is an interesting dynamic. I do like them. What else? Who else? What other ones? The Rycke is interesting. I thought that was sweet as well. They're sweet too, even though they're like dark monster romances. They're also like sweet at the same time. I I really liked Moth a lot. They're so good. The whole series is really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. They're kind of long too, which is crazy. Some of them don't feel that long, even though they are. Some of them actually do feel long, like Lore, like the last one in the series that I read. That one felt really long. But to be fair, there's like a huge like time jumps in that one. Like, so it's like, especially towards the end of the book. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, there were like some huge time jumps, and I was like, whoa. Are these videos even exciting? I don't know who watches them besides Kay Kelly. Hi, Kay Kelly. The last video that I uploaded, Kay Kelly knew before I even knew it was done processing. They like messaged in our Discord that we have, and they're like, yay, this video, or, you know, that I posted a video, and I'm like, you knew that it was finished processing before I even did. It's like, okay. It cracks me up. I wasn't even gonna mention that I made another video. Shannon made a video, and I was more interested in seeing her, what all she's been doing, because I think she's kind of inspired me. I might do an A to Z challenge as well, but not the same way. I might just do a regular one, or maybe I'll do the books like most recently hauled, A to Z, because I don't sort my books alphabetically, so or in any regard. Most of my books are sorted by color, because I don't know, I like the way they look and they bring me joy. It can be an issue sometimes when you don't know what color a book is, but for the most part I know what color books are. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm running out of things to say, obviously, and now I'm rambling because there's 2 rows of this goddamn, I'm almost done, of this goddamn book. But anyway, yeah, this series is a Monstrous series. It's really good if you like monsters and you like romance. We all know I like monster romances. Like I said, they're dark monster romances too. At least dark elements. I think the monsters are actually kind of sweet. But it's just me. Oh, Seraph was really good too. I really liked those characters. I forget the human's name. Jesus, I can't remember. I don't remember. Oh no. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so for this one, like I said, I did black, gray, and 2 rows of white. So it's done. It's done, Drogo. It's done. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, so cute. Anyway. Here we go. Can we get another one? I don't know if this is going to be the last one or not. I don't know what we're looking like camera-wise. It hasn't beeped yet, so we'll see if I can get another one done. This one is And They Were Roommates. This was a queer romance. We had a trans rep. I believe bi rep as well. Yeah. Yeah, this one had like some enemies to lovers. Only one of them it thinks that they're an enemy and the other one doesn't. Anyway, so these guys are in a school. They're away at a school, and they're both it was like a literary school or whatever. There's like this secret society kind of thing where they write. He writes love letters to people's dates at like this other school. Yes, because it's an all boys school. That's right. And it's like writing centered, like literature and writing centered. And our one main character thinks the other is an uptight snobby snob, and yeah, has some backstory with them. and that was before their transition, and then they end up being accidentally being roommates. So not only is our main character trying to not give away the fact that like they already know this person and they don't like this person, but they're also hoping the person doesn't recognize them and you know, dredge up this whole past life, considering they fought so hard to be able to go to this school. And they're worried that the person will like rat them out and their whole situation, and yeah, so, and make it more difficult to be at the school. So yeah, so there's all that going on, and there's a romance as well. Or, well, I guess that's not a spoiler if you look at the cover. It's not a spoiler if you even read the title. But yeah, this is really cute. I really enjoyed this one. Rainbow Crate, for the most part, they do pretty well for me. I just spit. There was like a spit bubble here. Yeah, they do pretty well. Usually they hit the mark with their books, and I really enjoy them. So if you are looking for a good book subscription box, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but I do really like their books, and they always include these really beautiful special editions that are Rainbow Crate exclusively done. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Anyway, yep. So there you go. I did a light pink, a red, a tree green, and a blue for this one. And I'll try to put the right cover up. So I got 3 done, or 2, 3? Did I do 3 or 2? 3. I got 3 done. I was gonna do 1 more, but I can't reach my notes because they are in the kitchen. So I can't reach my notes about this book. I can't reach the book, which I can see from here. So it's just not meant to be. And I don't remember what the book was about enough to be able to do a decent review about. See you in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. Hopefully I get to get up off this couch at some point, because this guy keeps eating my yarn, and he won't get off my lap, so that's fun.